I am going to show you how to use your acquisitions AI bot. And yes, my background did change. I am filming in a different location because I was waiting for ATP to get approved. So ATP is approved and we are good to go. And as a matter of fact, this ATP actually got approved in approximately 2 days. So really fast on this one. Usually it'll be about 7 days. The longest I've seen was 14 days, but this time it was really fast. Okay, so remember how we put together a list of agents? Well, I'm gonna go grab that list of agents and I'm gonna pull it up. So here it is. Here's my list of agents, okay? Now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to download as a CSV file, a comma separated value file, okay? Cool. Now that I have that list of agents, I'm gonna go to contacts and I'm going to upload those agents to the CRM. So I'm gonna click on this little, it's a import contacts button. It kind of looks like a little basket with an arrow pointing into it. I'm gonna upload the file. Cool, so this will be name, this will be number, phone, this will be address. Cool, and we're gonna name it Scraping Agents Demo Video, okay? Click this little checkbox down at the bottom and submit. Now you can name it whatever you want to name it. I recommend naming it location and time frame. That's usually your best bet. As you can see here, we'll go to bulk actions and it is complete and we successfully imported 49 there was one that was an error, but that's whatever. We imported 49 of them. We could even take a look at the error log. Oh, one of them was a duplicate on the list, so it only imported it once. Cool, so now we have 49 agents. One thing that we want to do before we get started is go to settings in the bottom left, and I want you on your business profile, and then scroll down to the very bottom, okay? So as you can see here, we have our opt-out message, and the opt-out message, it's very harsh. Reply stop to unsubscribe. I'm gonna change that to something a little less harsh. If you want to end our communication, let me know and I'll stop texting you. If you don't want to work together, let me know. I'll stop texting you. Cool. And then I'm gonna say, thanks, Nathan. So when you send your first message, it's gonna have to have an opt-out thing on it. That's just for compliance with the TCR. You can turn it off, but just make sure that you're compliant because you're kind of walking into a gray zone if you turn it off. But what I like to do is I like to just change my message. So it says, if you don't want to work together, let me know and I'll stop texting you. Thanks, Nathan Harris. Oops, Nathan, yeah, save. Thanks, Nathan. Okay, cool. So now I can go click on go back and then go to contacts. And I can select all my contacts and I can click add to automation and I can click on acquisitions AI start bot and I will go demo video. This is just an internal note. And I'm gonna put them in drip mode, okay? Don't put them all in at once. Please don't put them all in at once. So I'm gonna have my drip mode start 1 minute from now. And then my batch quantity is going to be 5 every 2 minutes. Actually, we might as well do 3 every 1 minute. 3 every 1 minute, add to automation. So now what that's going to do is that's going to very slowly and casually put them into the automation, okay? And we can go to our automations over here and we can see how it's working out. So we'll click on automations and then we will scroll down to the acquisitions AI. And as you can see here, it's starting to put them into the AI bot. So that's the start bot workflow. Then we have the GPT master, which is right here, total enrolled 7. So we'll just give it a second for them to start coming out. I'm going to go back to conversations, going to click on all. This conversation is just me demoing myself. I could even go back to contacts if I wanted, and I could click on bulk actions. Oh, you know why? I accidentally queued it up on Eastern Standard Time. So I'm just gonna cancel. And I'm going to put them all in the workflow again. I'm gonna start with 20. And I'm going to add to automation. And this time around, I am actually not going to put them in drip mode. I'm just going to put 20 in, 20 demo, add to automation. That way they go in immediately. Now, one thing is I'm in Bali, Indonesia right now, and it's 10:07 a.m. So my bad. I just queued up a bunch of agents to get texted at 10:07 p.m. in Eastern Standard Time. So oopsie poopsie, we'll see what happens. I'm really hoping that some of them will respond so that I can give you a demo. But as you can see here, they are actually in the workflow now. Just for context, for anybody that was watching and was like confused there, I queued them up for them to be released at 10:07 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is 12 hours from now, and that was my bad. So rather than putting them on the queue, I just threw 20 directly into the workflow rather than using a drip. So yeah, they're in the workflow. They are being sent the initial message. So, hey Joanne, my name is Nathan. I saw you've been selling fixer-uppers and I wanted to buy some from you. Are you working with investors? If you don't want to work together, let me know. I'll stop texting you. So yeah, it's just going to send out these messages, and then once they respond, the AI bot will take over. It is 10:07 p.m. in Eastern Standard Time, so we'll see if somebody answers. I'll even throw in a couple extra people into the workflow. I'll throw in another 20, and we'll see what happens. So we just put them into the acquisitions AI start bot. It's really simple. And we can go to conversations, and we'll just give it a moment for it to get started. So while we're waiting for somebody to reply, I'm going to break down what happens. So after the bot finishes having its conversation, it's going to show up here in the agent cold outreach. So your leads will start off in the initial contact section, agent cold outreach, initial contact. They'll start here. After 3 to 5 attempts, if they don't respond at all, they will go into the no response category. If they do respond and the bot has a conversation with them and they say, I don't want to work with you, or something along the lines of that, it will go into the don't want to work together category. If they do want to work with you, it'll go into the vetted category. And when they go into the vetted category, it'll automatically put them on an infinite follow-up campaign, which reaches out to them roughly every 1 to 2 weeks and just checks in. Hey, you got any deals? How are things going? Et cetera, et cetera. So once again, initial contact is where they go whenever you have people inside of the buyer bot or inside of the acquisitions AI workflow. No response is if they're not responding after 3 to 5 attempts. Doesn't want to work together is if they have a conversation with the bot and they acknowledge that they don't want to work together, and vetted means that they do want to work together. And when they do want to work together, it'll automatically put them on a basic follow-up campaign, which let me show you what it looks like. Agent basic follow-up. You should turn it on, by the way. Publish your workflow. If it's not turned on, and it looks just like this. So wait about 7 days, check in, send a message. Hey, contact first name, it's user first name, just checking on the property search, making sure you don't forget about me, found any opportunities. And then wait another bit of time, wait some more time. And it just, it's an infinite follow-up campaign with like different messages, checking in. What I would recommend, and if you want to actually stand out amongst the rest, is customize these messages to sound like you, phrase them in the way that you phrase things, and you'll get a lot better results. So I think we have an agent that's responding. So she said, no thanks. And then the bot said, got it. If you ever come across off-market deals, feel free to reach out. Always on the lookout. Lee says, I have nothing right now. No worries, just curious, how often do you come across fixer-uppers? So the bot is starting to take over. This would honestly be a really long video if we just hang out until all the conversations finalize. But the bot will have these conversations and then they will automatically sort. So one more time, just to make it super simple for you, all you have to do is put your people on the workflow, put them on the acquisitions AI start bot workflow. They will have the conversations and then they will automatically sort for you under opportunities, pipeline, agent, cold outreach. They will automatically sort for you. So look at this. It's just keeping on going. I never really know, just people I bump into is what he said. So this conversation will keep on going. It'll automatically turn itself off afterwards. By the way, a little tip, a little trick. Let's say you want to manually stop a conversation. You're just gonna go AI stop bot. You're just gonna put them on acquisitions AI stop bot right here. Super simple. Awesome. Well, enjoy. Take that list that you built in the video before, and I want you to blast it. If you have any questions, make sure to join us in the Rising Stars Discord community. I am going to put a link in the description. If you haven't yet joined, make sure to join us in there and come to the accountability calls and come to the virtual office and whatnot, and really just leverage that community to help you succeed. Awesome. Appreciate y'all. Adios.